My never I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there. I see them yopo.
Abuja for your mama akwaba at the mobile PENDREAM TV so. Me patrol be do per money so subscribe to the channel no like video na share to other platforms MIN. Abuja Kevin Taylor and ne or watutu bi edi amane odi ahenkan Kwame Yeboah ene Nanaya Okesi ewo Peace FM and Nanaya Okesi. In fact, in someone what can the media mean to me enyim free nanum. Na me pese ya nkasa yi nyina yekọ na yekutie ensam no. So omaya Jandam, na Jandam has to be killed. Jandam has to be ended. Jandam has to be stopped. Enti otufa egbowura ship house or then ye abusia say insuo hwe aka say ehwe man ka say pete so what to be at their money menu animal pa enye fadi agro yenko ne yenkotie enkomo no sede Kevin esi edi no esi fae
eni nipa enhye da hye politics echi enhye journalism echi enhye radio ni TV echi no mo say nipa and intina when I sit here every day I tell you say when I make a statement or even when I go further to do a scandal, do not just take what I've said. Go back and double check me or double fact check me. Send a baby who say, I am not here to mislead you. I'm not here to misinform you or disinform you. I am here to guide you, educate, and make sure say, now, what this boy did, Wontumi presenter. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you for bringing it in. No, Mr. S, I want it. Thank you. It's in here. So, be team the video now. Let me play the video. Now, emphatic statement. Then we will actually delve into the Jandam now and the MPP4, a Peace FM4, a year. People's credibility is on the line, or a lot of credibilities are on the line, and we are not going to allow that to happen again. Now, listen to boy na small can wo Wontumi and the abayin edena kohyem ye pese ye dinasem.
So this year I can depend on who one. I'm responsible because he is aware of everything. But so this year I can depend on who one. I'm responsible because he is aware of everything. But can you say I'm not going to so this year I can depend on who one. I'm responsible because he is aware of everything. But
so, these were his emphatic statements. So this year, eka nipa na omo helicopter mu ekonya accident omu na. You need to understand say the president knows about it. As some free, a brantin and free by a buy no. These are serious allegations. These are not statements you just have to just listen to and walk. No. Because there are people involved. There are families who are wailing. There are people who want to get to the bottom of this matter. So for somebody to have the mic, reaching thousands of people, to make such an emphatic statement, he needs to be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that what he is saying is factual. Now, I deal with this branch in a jail and the OD court akunyaba. Now we need to understand something. Say emraso unsemwa Ghana mrano de ne kafa ho. Say mrachiwa yeduko jina court or see a bill dien na mrana ka. Now at this point judge a otia konwemu no tumi no wo say obenya bill and say onya bill na mrana ebo Ghana ho ban no eka. I'm talking about the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. What does it explicitly say when it comes to giving somebody bail and not granting bail request? And I say making sure somebody does not sleep in jail. And I say somebody asking or requesting for bail. Now let's go listen to Peace FM. Muntie we mo almost a journalist. It will take you less than a minute to research about bail. See there will be koto if you say now see a money bail, now we meet bail, and I say judge be a money bail. There are so many reasons in Tia to me. I can say, wait there, he does not pass the test to be given bail or granted bail. And I say, wait there, he needs to go back home and be coming to court. There are so many reasons. But Mumianko Tie, Peace FM, where one also made journalists. Now listen to these cocoons or raccoons.
Na semo court ye twobia di obia for da so gum
kwame unim sa awro ho sempa se ye nua
aranja sonson wo
kwame ye nua achemkwa
Achenkwa Wontumi.
Oya adwuma Wontumi radio.
Yeah.
Wonim na asem na nekura na meto bebuti asem ni ye. Wonim de ya wa asem no.
E de ba se ya.
Abrante ni adwuma wo Kumase. Wontumi e wo Kumase. Ya kwa che no Kumase no. Ya de na ba Accra. Accra na ya de na ba no kwa me bail no. Bail no. Chese bail na kwa koye ekwan a ye fa so as oman e dia punish journalist ne say wa kan asem a ensem fata.
No kan asem ben.
Kwa me asem de nya asem a ye betumi aboso. Ade me pesa me kire ne say journalist kan asem na nya wo ma court no ni ndi. Ba say wo prosecutor abeko court ni ebisa wa wo say akwa ne ma no bail a obesha. E keep journalist no ewo e offense every man almost 1 month.
Ya no asem na kan sa no.
Asem para me no kan.
Che bi wo kan ho yem nwanwa. Imam no ye national prayer ehwan day no. Imam no kan na mampani ankasa to no wante. Said ye court system no. Amanyofo ne kire ekwan ye mfa so ntwe obi aso no. Anyoma se na baba so.
Baba it's sad.
Very sad, but you have no option. Baby, I tell you one. Actually, no.
Timi agya to say o man say. Sebi obi kum nipa kra ye man bail.
Yeah.
First na go obi kum nipa ye man bail.
And they agya to.
But na agya to say obi kum nipa ye man. Dear bio. And apart from say bi obi be ye ku. Edie pa na ye bone a eso chen say obi
kum nipa.
Enso ye say ye man bail. Ono kra ye timi man bail. Sense ntro ni akoka asem a enye. Me dey asem obi kokasa na enye a me ya tete me sa. Me mfo aso. Momma mra ni na mom say wo be use bail. The conditions out the punishment there. It is a no.
Say your mind.
I don't Kumasi court.
Now your mind who can say I'm on your phone about shisha court na.
Kumasi court.
Chana baba no.
Court ebi ni Kumasi.
Ya chau nyansa. Ebi wa mahano kra ba na bankai.
Pacho Muhammad ni court.
Baby atumi wono. Echindie ni wo. So na babu ye ni police station. Sana mozumu ni court. Odo ho aba.
Na mumu ni police station.
So these are two people you see a journalist to me, and almost some Kenyan and say Yakofo obi efiri Kumasi edina ban crime edina begina court one omonti ase na utie ni opening statement na before obe kasem no o say political cases bebre nyina yetwam omamko wie bode na de kwa yetwam na omunuane de ohyem. You trap political cases in your own opening statement. Political cases. They have cancelled all those cases. But akromfua omko wiya bodena de ade shim. And these are the kind of people you sorry no pa. They say omo kenkan ade akwechiri. We mu de omo nim de. We mu de e wo se eti omo na ye de bo ye bra. We mu na sebio omo ye kote bekafo. We mu na enim se omadwini ebopi omadwini ko echiri nti omunim nyansa nti yenti omo. Now asema abrante ne kan no kokote ba ko na ote obusa ne se na asema na okan o se ne de ontumi nka, meaning asema abrante ne kan ne se wonim se asema okan na emu edua, then it means he has to be answering questions. Kokote ba ko busa kokote ba ko ne se asema na abrante ne kan no they no kind or say any their own to me. Now, if this is the first time somebody is listening to you, now with the radio, so I justify the reason why somebody has not been granted bail. Now to me, manipana obeti for the first time. No, adikudientia, you are trying to defend somebody who has not met bail. Then it means that you want to incite the public against the judiciary. You are politicizing a criminal case. I will say, you case from a clear point of view. Now, they know what you say. I didn't think I could find Branton if you Kumasi crossed in a bank crime. Say, ye be to Tunano. You busan a seminar Branton can also nim a summer Branton can and a botcher. Or say, helicopter could talk from no. Young holding Mahama responsible because onim de see yina. That is what the Abrantiana or more refers to Muniana Kayan. Now, they were hiding behind something called Teteno na Yema Bail. Sesiade Ghana Mrano, I will say a day, Yema Uko Yachon Quadia will say about bail. This is the highest level of foolishness.
stupidity and misinformation and disinformation. Inti omo betena radio so a no ma kan tra jimi mu inti kokoti to kokoti mienu abetena TV so. And instead of them to take a minute to ask themselves, aden asimesi ekọ ye de onya bail. Na aden asimesi de okọ ye de wenya bail. Se constitution ana emra na ebo Ghana ho ban no kra to ka se obia wo ho kwan se e wo se or request for bail. Bail, nobody is entitled to bail. Se do ko gina court, it is upon you and your lawyer to make a case to the judge why wo nipa na we di bone no you are entitled to bail. Se wo ko fia ye betumi outside wa ba. Se o se obi di unjiremu a o se nipa na den odi unjiremu se na ebe ya wontumi ndwane. It is not to say, you see, people are supposed to be given bail. It does not work like that. If these people are taking the time to look at Ghana Mrano, the Ekafa Edian bail, you need to understand something. Omuti radio no now we create impression bia chire obi a Ghana say, udi boninda e was send na yama bail. Inti ewudifo krampo ye ma mu bail sa kokoti mienu amuti radio isui send obi beka se ochi omu a sebio obetwa omuti ene omumati a omedwane ko police na ade achi ma nipa ni bail a ompesa ka kire police say omankasa they don't feel comfortable, they are scared because the person has been given bail. In fact sa nkofo we so because obetwa omuti a omo lawyer be ko gina court a case said they should not grant nipana or threaten omokokoti for life. No, if we said when the person is given the room to go home, they might commit or the intentions are still in their head to commit that crime. Even though you can say, you can seek for bail or request for bail, no, it is at the discretion of the judge. Judge na ote asam no so no, obetumi away. It is all about what your lawyer will tell the judge, how he's able to convince the judge. Say, asimesi also be coup president in the year no. Si ejana maniko fia. Sa asimesi we no. Onfa kukwasa, ongani anajo enkokya president niti. It is up to the lawyer who is nipa no lawyer no to make that statement to the judge. But when the lawyer fails, the lawyer needs to convince the judge, even though the constitution says you are entitled to bail, no, the judge can use his discretion to say, I am not sure that the judge will not Now let's read the constitution and break something down here. Now when you read Ghana's constitution, and this was something these two kokotin kwasiafo, they could have done this easily, because they don't know the job they are doing. And you don't have a good radio, so almost around a pan. Now, key legal provisions. This is in the Constitution. Now, Section 96 of Act 30, that is Criminal Procedure Code, guides bail decisions. Into bail no crampono, your guidelines down. You can't say Constitution says about bail. Into sorry about bail. Answer about bail no crano. You may be one. I was here share answer na. You be more bail. About bail. Now you get it. Now this is what it says. Say court must not refuse bail as punishment. You see, who read this section 96 now? Or say court and say or refuse to bail say or the chwaso. I am right that. Now how can you prove say the court is refusing that gentleman bail or in the name of punishing that gentleman? And sa kokotimi anyway, you don't go to court. Na judge nika say you too prove to me that I am using the bill, the bill conditional to punish this guy. How can they prove say the judge is deliberately punishing the boy because he is not basically getting bail? Can they prove in front of the judge? Court must not refuse bail as punishment. And judge is refusing bail or receive this guy bail because the judge wants to punish this guy. It's kokotimi anyway. Judge anymore. Judge not cases. Can they prove to the judge say he's using that to punish the guy? Can they? No. Now, who read the Constitution? This is what it says. Or say, courts may refuse bail. Courts, they may refuse bail if there is risk. If there is a risk, the accused, yes, a court may refuse bail. Say accused, bibi, the judge in his own discretion can say, I brent your way, senior, ye na in some okano abontino, and Chempo said your way and we know it is Sanyo Mananquampantino, Mamanadim. The court has the right. Now, the risk, won't appear for trial, will interfere with witness or investigations, might commit further crimes. The court who say, Nipana, and I judge who say, Nipano Janino, Bonino Nyabedi, Sani Pania, frequency ombra, one shakra court no omabim. Sani Pano Crampono say, Jandam and Nicofia. Ebia nipebia omo bon asem no obetumi akotata omo. It's at the discretion of the judge or the court. And your lawyer nipa na asem ne dan so no wo lawyer no also prove to the judge and say me nipa we de e was say mesra o mani bail. It is not automatic even though the constitution says it. It is not automatic even though the constitution akano and chese ura court also nya bail. There are some rules and regulations and procedures and also making sure say you have gone through to secure the bail. The lawyers have to prove say the client and when the court also look at some risks, no say the risk is too higher. The court can decide say you have to stay in jail for the case to go on. Now, when you read the Constitution further, this is what it says. Sorry. When you read the Constitution further, types of bail. Radio so. And now to Ghana young man say no could or say about bail. It does not work like that. Now, policy inquiry bail. There are types of bills. Your policy inquiry bill, your bill pending trial, and your bill pending appeal. So bill no krampono, there are types of bills. And remember, your types of crimes. You're charging nipa. Bonini nyina nyape ebi a misdemeanor, ebi a felony. There are so many categories of crimes ewo Ghana. Inti yakase bail we look at asameda enimo no, asameda pono so no, eno ne hwe ho edema bail. Now you get it. Now when you go to policy inquiry bail, this is what it says. Granted by police during investigations. If not granted, the suspect must be brought before a court within 48 hours. Into the friend police inquiry bail, no. The police inquiry bail, no, and a police a bit deciding. So I brand your way. Then during investigations, no, okay, you wouldn't say to me mani coffee because your mani coffee, maybe you better temper with the investigations, no, or maybe a best investigations, no, and the police can decide to keep you before a court within 48 hours. And the police can do that. Now we have what we call bail pending trial, and can be requested orally. Yes, say you're requesting for bail. We don't demand for bail. Your lawyer has to request for bail. No lawyer can demand for bail. I am demanding for bail. No. A lawyer requests for bail. Judge at his own discretion will have to listen to your lawyer and come to that conclusion, say, he's making a good point. In talk of a lawyer, no, but you know not to papa so. No, one convince the judge now. Even though the Constitution says you have the right to bail, at the end of the day, you might not be granted because you could not make a case to prove say bail we are the conditions na down. That is what we are talking about. Bail pending trial can be requested orally or in writing during trial or granted by the court on its own. Maybe a friend bail pending trial no and no or lawyer bet to match during what we call a trial no that same time no court no at the end of the day ebe to ma grant omwa court na sha the judge no cases no ebe to ma tena no ahwe no we nyoma bi osema me ma bail. So nobody demands for bail, you request for bail. Enti kokoti mienu na romote wono omo jimi omo kenkan omo ni mumra no e na omo tumfu trogu nkofo ani omo ye jimifo omo no mama omane chichire na yedin. Now when it comes to bail pending appeal, and available after conviction if the appeal has a chance of success. bail pending appeal, available after conviction if the appeal has a chance of success. It is agrada yakshono. Ya convicted. And agrada can appeal for bail. Agrada can do what? He can appeal the pending bail. And say yachiwa shem oya den o appeali. There are so many ways, sir. Ubetumi are requesting for bail. It is not automatic. Say odi bonena uko jina court na e wo se ma ukofi. Nobody in Ghana, no journalist, no individual should sit on radio and tell the young man walking there with bad intentions and say, "Uko di bonia," because bodia nipa na okochi okoyia bodia no ekofie no nipa na okodi ewu no ekofie no e was so automatically ekofie. Does not work like that. The Constitution has made it clear. Even though Ghana also on bail, no, you are not entitled to bail. You need to request, and through the request, no, you need to prove why you have to be granted that. In the UTM kwasia for me anyway. Now we can kwasia some way na abrante bi ti baby no person kobo kro no a na ne trim ya ne de because in kwasia for kokoti me bi ti Peace FM say me wi ade na me lawyer kujina court I will say me kofie, and that is what is in the head of majority of MPP in kwasia for way. The young people on the streets now omo keka kwasia some threatening for life no, they tell them, oh you don't go bail. No, you can be in jail, you can be in cells for 3 months. I'm telling you, if your lawyer is not able to prove to the judge sitting on the case, say, whoa, I was so coffee now over court. At the discretion of the judge, you can be in for 6 months. So, how did we get here? Radio. So, it is because they misinform a lot. They lie to people a lot. They deliberately decide to do that because yakota mobi okumase na bankran. Na de ne chema Wontumi bankran wo yoko no manya dede. Adenti yakofa chema Wontumi free Kumase e de ne ba yoko won kran no. Ade na manya demonstration mo yankwasiafo. And you see, yasoso nkwasiasem we so and a radio for no sori anopa omumu bi nkwasiasem nko a omu nka no kre and omu dada nkofo de omu ni man so makoyi ase akode ne nkofo yere makode da akono mo nkwasi adjot bi omu kan omu nsua de. This should have taken you less than 2 minutes to read, understand, and explain to the people. So the person you have to call is the lawyer and say, why are you not making a case for your client? Because Obiko and Wontumi make a case, so why haven't they been able to make a case for their client? A client who has directly threatened the president and accused the president of something the president knows nothing about. In the Adentina, Montina question say, what the heck is going on? And then you are trying to make it look like, say, everybody's entitled to a bail. Nobody's entitled to bail. You request for bail. It's at the judge's discretion. He can sit and ask questions and be like, no, you did not convince me enough. Because Akwawe and some of our canon, 1 year when it's I was here making sure say what's not jail, you cannot fight the judge on that. So let's be very careful how we misinform the public, how we sit on radio, how we lie to people. One more time.
Na semo court ye twobia body for da so gum
kwame unim sa awro sempa se yenua
abanja sonson wo
kwame yenua achemkwa
Wontumi
oye adwuma Wontumi radio unim na sem na nekwa na meto bebuti asem ni ye unim de ya wasem no
e de ba se ya
abrante ne adwuma wo Kumase Wontumi e wo Kumase ya kwache no Kumase no ya de na ba Accra na ye de na ba no kwame bail no chese bail na kwakoye ekwan a ye fa so as oman e dia punish journalist ne say waka asem a ensem fata
no ka asem ben
kwame asem de nya asem a ye betumi aboso ade me pesa me kire ne say journalist ka asem na nya wo ma court no nindi ba say wo prosecutor abeko court ni ebisa wa wo say akwan ye ma no bail a obejare e put journalist no ewo e offense every man almost 1 month
ya no asem na kan sa no
Che
bi hu kan ho yem nwanwa imam no ye national prayer ehwan day no imam no ka na mampanya nkasa to no wante said the court system no amanyofo ne kire e kwan yemfa so ntwe obi aso no enwuma se na baba so
Papa, it's sad.
very sad, but you have no option baby atumi wo no actually no
Timi agya tum se o man se sebi obi kum nipa kora yema no be.
yeah
First na go obi kum nipa yema no be lo.
and they are gentle
But na ya agya tum se obi kum nipa yema no. Dia bio and apart from say bi obi be yaku. Edie pa na ye bone a eso chen obekum nipa.
We Jandam, they cooked it and some better radio do so. Their opening statement to grandma on you know ya che. I don't them can say when you cook. Ubi we are board dear crying political cases I can see cry chum. They have an agenda. I dear ye. O my hand covenant sante obi any asempa sa boys no ade omo ye omoje bribe che obi a macho my hand covenant sante maka so metina reduce on dem na me nkyere no ada ne draw so roy sa de omo hu no peace fm no they sat down sankofo we kasa no omo say Ghana fo agimi o they think say ometumi de sebi otwi kasa na da Ghana fo, and that is what they are doing. When a cooked Jandam, they have an agenda. In some of Mujina Hawking, if the judge calls these two guys into his courtroom, na judge nika say, matisa muti radio so eka mikesa meti hui, say mashada and I may punish a branty we. You two, prove to me. Because my credibility is on the line. You were emphatic. Say, me the same way, mashada na me deny bill, and I may they punish a branty we. Inti mumienu, mo voice ko echiripa, court ha mujina no, mu shire Ghana nyina, die ema me use imrano, and I say, me punish a branty and can go for me kumbe 10 years. Me judge na, can mess some money on the next day. You see, we need to sanitize your radio, no, your media, no, and this is the only way we can do it. This is the only way we can sanitize the system. Into me as a judge now, I will call them because Sir Branty way first day or appear or court or appear, but see he's a hero. On show anything, Sir Dia why you cry bonnet. Ye Sir Branty way free court, OPA free judge courtroom. No, he told Ghana he's a hero for doing what he did. So he still insists that what he did is right. He still insists that the president knows something about it. So if the judge, at the end of the day, intercepts such a video, what do you think the judge should do? Because the person who maybe I was thinking, say, police he is out there telling the world to say he is a hero. The case has not even started, but he's telling people he is still a hero. It is unquestioned for me anyway. Sakokoti anyway. Say me a judge now. Say me a judge now. And come from me no, I'm on my PM courtroom. I swear to God. And I want the judge to do that. Because what's your statement now? They were emphatic. Judge, you know, at the day or the Emrano, punishable, they need to come and prove in court. I will make courtroom. At the Emrapana, they punishable way. You people should prove to me. I want to prove you on 5 years. I want to radio swa, any TV swa, they will respect. And Kwasia for no many chroma. Nana the Danko Kufuado the Gregory Foko to jail 6 to 7 years, almost 8 years. Sa in Petoku no monty radio so they were on radio. They never spoke on it. You know why? Because now you're Sante for party. Now you're MPP. Because now the Kufuado they support it. Gregory Afoko and the Kufuado was at NIB cells for 8 years. They didn't see anything wrong. At a point, Gregory Afoko met Bill. Ne brother Eddie sureties by Nana Kufuado gave instructions to the investigator and Kroma that the boys should not go home. Ever seen the ansana abayin sisa ye Gregory Afoko. San kwasi afo no multi radio so. Were they not on radio? Did they come out to say Kufuado, the government, the judge sitting on the case is basically abusing his power and that he is using the judiciary to punish Gregory Afoko? Did they make a statement about this? No. Because na eyomun kwasia party ni na woso. Na eyomun kwasia kanfo party ni na woso. Na eyomun kwasia president ni teso. Inti koto de ne bodwe. Me a judge na wallahi. Kochina come from about court. I will summon you people tomorrow morning. Hey, ready. Me anka me a judge na anka me de mobile be jina court. Na ensem na mu bia ma no kae no. Anopa tututu machire Ghana for dia me ya me de make sure say me punish branch here. Na ahwede obeko jail. Kamu be fa ho jail na kwasia na nya bail. Gregory Afoko demu almost 7 years to 8 years. They be anamuti radio so moto kan apeteshifo bofron kwanfo monum kan you could not step up and speak up to insist that what was being done to Gregory Afoko Paul Afoko nuana it was wrong. Empate in kokuo kokotema mutena radio so 8 years atichide wedding kwase asem wo wiase nyina ode ba omiane Kennedy Japan tena radio so tena TV so live TV at judge empate ma montuma nkasa kosto de ne bodwe mo ayana mo boda mo montina ayana mi di mo atam no mo jimi adwini na wo mo bodwum ni adade na enkyereze mo nim so the job you are doing is the wrong job for you people. Ejuma na mo ye no enya mo hu ejuma na mo ye no mo jimi eye Kwame Despard no enya nkwase sika bi no hu de onfanye because ye pe Ghana radio sa essay Ghana ni adade mo ka ho sa Peace FM no sa na girl ya no fi ekua poki na nka mun jimi ya anko bia oboja ntira te Maryland na mudi mu jimi to oni etua ne ka na oti kroma no me set trap bia ma no sa jantira ni ba na osode de kwahye ye de na kwahye eye ampanchen ne ye bone to no me say ma set trap bia ba na onim odua na ohuri de bia odua na obatra na one day ni kunu na ho mbobọ sa ni kunu no ne ho am mbobọ na me setima wa me what time me setimawa me what time and I have time because a chroma what time me kase me no bedia me what time ma seti me assure so idea odrupe no abatra one day I'm on standby, I'm watching and this has been going on for years our Peace FM mudi radio na say nipa mudi radio na say maino mudi radio na chatro. This is the time for you people to change the style and be and I'm very honest with you. I'm going to be honest. There are some people who work at Peace FM. They are intelligent. They deserve to be where they are. They deserve to hold the show they are hosting. 90% of all Peace FM host the show at the session KTM anyway. They are not supposed to be there. They are not intelligent enough to be there. They are not smart enough to be given that platform for them to misinform. Because at the end of the day, and say, "Omo catch a mebulu se munko wia na uko wia I will see about bail." It does not work like that. Fools. Mudi fufu na esimu trimu na madana abodamfo. Kwasa samunko a ya kama no na mbuofu. The moment you become nim ebusamu nokura no na munyina madane content creators. You ebusamu question is edi matem. And you have some questioner, Musi Dimatem. Nasasam Yabaso. Now, Mumian Jabuha. Yanko Babyao. Eh? Men Kameko Baby and Kamekoda, Midamu Jim, Inko Babyao. Gregory Afoko, Mamma Fanchiramo, Kwasia 4, Ochna. Thank you, Mr. S. Mosaba TV Swa, Momekan Gregory Afoko Asavano. Gregory Afoko and the Kufuado in 9. You all did not talk about Gregory Afoko's issue. I didn't try because that a Kufuor and a president and more. And Obi lawyer and to be prove why he should be given or granted bail. But the motokan can't Peace FM air day. More air catcher in Mebulu said Obi Kokuni Pakra Yamani bail because Ghana Mrano Monken kind in 9.
So Gregory Afoko, as we speak, has been able to sign all his bail conditions here at the High Court. Justice Marie Louise Simmons has granted him bail in the sum of 500,000 Ghana cedis. And yes, Gregory Afoko is out with all smile after signing off all the bail conditions, and it's almost certain. Gregory, yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Today you are going home.
Yes.
What would you tell Ghanaians?
Oh, I will only say we should have love for one another, and we shouldn't be wicked to one another.
Okay. Now you are going home.
Yes.
How does it feel today?
Oh, great.
Feels great.
Great.
For you.
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right. So that is Gregory Afoko after signing all the conditions here at the High Court and is certain to go home. He has been released as we speak, and he only have to go to the prisons, pack off his things, and he's out of here. Yes. Gregory Afoko, and you are seeing that live.
Kufuor the Abranti we 7 years. When you know trial kwa ya manengina anche. Kwasi afo mo tina radio so bi anka ho asem. Bawumia no the head of the police council. Can Japan radio so TV so 13 judge. Abrantewe Ekufuado the initiate because Ekufuado not on Abrantewe senior brother eye polafo kwenya problem. Kwasiafo mutena wona mubube. Openyeje kum wan anim tum se HP laptop no abetena ho bu nkwasiabe. Openyeje kum penyini bone a otena ema enkwarawe nanka ono oka ho bi openyeje kum. Enkwasiabe ene enkwasiakasa bi yede kata bone so. Yensi antoma gufi wa abontene na wan anim tum ti Peace FM na obu be kata bone so san kwase ade na maya ba beduru hanne obi nua obi yire obi kunu ya ni hyemu 6 years and atichide kwase ampanyi we mo kase ye kase ye kan sama ye nyebetuma tena Ghana wo ye kase ye kasa me aka akrebi me di 50 o me nya akwara sa o me ho na efe majority of mo MPP for kwase afo me nyini chamu nyina akaka krebi na me di 50 years akaka krebi na me di 50 years me huna fe me nom nyoma ni bi me nyenye ye nyoma na mo ye ni bi ntra mo bodam mo yin se ye nkwara na ana mo yin se ne ye wo ye o kira mo betena radio so na mo fa mo to kankan en kire nyoma mo kire mbebunu no se wo ye bebunu no Ghana na se wo ye entitled to bail a enya automatic ukodi bone na wadwene o se media mekowia boode miensa ugimi a obedem 8 years na yenka wasem it is agimi no o se mo ma enkora no tiase. Don't let them feel, don't let the young people feel say you are entitled to bail. Na muti radio so mpenyi 47 mo amanu finsa gatem kan kwase asem. I'll come back to you guys. Now mama come in, there was so many things to talk about today. Me be sure the reason why intia Brand Champon kasa ba Wontumi kasa.
Eti abusafo eye enkomo Kevin Ɛxposed Taylor etwetwe e Loud Silence TV so ene na yakofa ye de abramo no utie nsam na wankasa ohun se emu eyehye ankasa o kiremu a yemfa no kredie entena radio so na yemfa emmo Ghana bra sene be ya Ghana ebetumi afa ne ntoma pa afira se enye enroa na enne so enye saa na opeso o kire se nroa no ye di obi tumu na bail a ye be ma no ye di ni tumu for 7 years na ye ma ne bail a saa na enne so se ye di obi atum na se court efi se ontumi convince court enough for bail na e wo se ye so ye te ase said ye be ya enkoba ne se ye be incite public no perception against the government in power no to think say ebia ye fan saying I say by force be I say akoye say rule of law be na government in power no person odi ye adwuma na ekutia e ba na sa na emmoa emma oman no enko enkan yi nti yemfa no kredie ento honum so obi atumi threaten president so obi kumna was set saa nipa no otumi show remorse so one show remorse na so nam na obono ho sam safo hene so we hero ni ho ade na court na court empeso grant to bail because of fee say asam na waka no kra no unsha da en show remorse say asam na waka no enya ni nyina no it is up to wo lawyers no to be able to convince the court say udibim ana say humbehia say yemaw bail enti Kevin ne nkoma yekofa e free Loud Silence TV so no eno na ye de abramu e wo PENDREAM TV so aha e de said de bia ye no de bia ka se PENDREAM a o say edamu yo po abusiafo koso a subscribe to the channel, like it video no na share to other platforms MIN.
Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, o say dem yo po